The Dynasty. The Dynasty.
Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. I don't know why my camera looks like this, but we're gonna fix that right now. Fix it. Studio camera. We're gonna fix that. Video. I have no idea. But, yo. Always something. When you're streaming, it's always something. Feel me? it's always something. You know. Right. Hopefully this looks alrighty. I'm gonna go with it because I feel like dealing with. Yeah. And how am I looking? How am I looking? Are we looking good out there? Are we looking good? Y'all go stream that Sounds of the Emperor track right there. Y'all go stream it. It's available on all platforms right now. Y'all go stream it. Got a lot of stuff that I'm working on. Yo, first off, I gotta say thank y'all so much for those of y'all that were like vibing with me. Strip club mix. That's at 12K right now, y'all. Sheesh. I appreciate the love, man. That it was fun to do, fun to make. And I got another one coming. I got another one on the way. I'm gonna give y'all the theme bit. So some of the projects that I'm kind of working on right now, I'm working on that. Plus, I'm also working on maybe some NBA 2K. NBA 2K. A Base Life, how you doing, man? What up, man? What up? What up? What up? Good to see you. Good to see you. How we looking out there? Am I looking all right to you out there? Talk for a bit. Gonna talk for a bit. Uh, Welcome to the Emperor's Court podcast. I just talk my shit. The Emperor self talk. Have a good time. Speaking of Emperor's Court podcast, so, one of the things I want to do with this podcast is I want to get people on the podcast to talk about things. I got some people already planned. Um, I got some people starting off with people that I said I was gonna do for anyway in the beginning. So gotta go buy some weed. I hate buying weed legally. Hey, better legal than illegal. I always say, if you can help it. But yeah. So there's some people that I'm gonna be getting in. I want to have on the podcast just to talk, have a good time, and get some things out the way. We're gonna be talking different things with different people. Got a couple of people that I already got lined up first that I want to try to get out the way. And since I told them I was gonna get them first as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? I got some people that I want to talk to, but always something with these damn things. This camera. Am I looking good out there? I just want to make sure I'm looking good, cause yeah, gotta get that right. Um, where is it? So I guess we'll talk about title of this, because speaking of conversation, I had a conversation the other day with somebody that's been one of the big detractors of Eric I. And me personally, Silvar, how you doing? Welcome, good to see you. Me personally, I'm not really a fan of this whole debate culture thing, right? I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a big fan of it, because honestly, it's not about a conversation, right? Because me personally, I look at the internet as like these things, especially when we start talking about social topics and things of that nature. It's supposed to be a conversation. You feel me? It's supposed to be instead of a debate, it's supposed to be a discussion. So that way you get to see what the other side is talking about. You get to see what these people are doing. Where their viewpoint is. Maybe learn a thing or two. Something of that sort. You feel me? And this whole debate me, bro thing, it is, to me personally, it lacks that. You understand what I'm saying? It lacks. And A base life, yeah, you said it right. Some debates are stupid. You know, uh, oh no, same. Yeah. But debates, sometimes these debates get out of hand, and it's more along the lines of people picking at things for a gotcha moment. You feel what I'm saying? It's more along the lines of people picking at you for, just trying to pick apart something so they think they know you. You know what I'm saying? They think they can get a leg up on you, or they can expose you for something. And I'm not a fan of that. Like, honestly, that's something I would do for somebody I don't like at all, and not trying to hear anything that they have to say. That's just me. I can't speak for nobody else but me, right? And you know, I was kind of reminded of that when I had that discussion with Ed from Pop Counterculture. The nature of a debate is to try not to understand both sides have this. How do you get it? Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. And I go in with this with the discussion mindset, and I think that's what that is for me. Surge's law. 90% of everything is crap. So find the 10% you like, or forget the rest. Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's what I'm working on, kind of. And don't get me wrong. Like, I think as content creators, we all fall prey to this to some degree. And that's the thing, right? So I try to give room for that error, and I would say, for lack of a better term, because at some point we're gonna find something that just pisses us off, and that we want to speak on. So that's fine. I get that. we can live with that, because that's who we are, humans wise, right? So my thing is, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of like, I wouldn't necessarily say react to this, but oh wait, wrong one. All right, fuck it. Put this over here. Put this right here then. I hate when I mess up my window, but it's whatever. So this is my problem when it comes to stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to stuff like this. And I personally am not a fan of it. Like I don't like it at all. Like I can't. He took down the live chat. It was nah. You know what? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And this is one of the reasons why I'm like I wouldn't bother with it, because I think in this case the conversation wasn't too bad, but it still, because I was mentally like, first off, I was already running behind it because I had laid down and took a nap waiting for him, right? So I jumped in already kind of like, you know, let me go ahead, since I already said I was going to do it. Let me just go ahead and get into it. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I literally just woke up. So it's funny because Gray Poupette was afterwards. He say, "Man, it was a good performance, bro." Performance would imply that I was faking this shit. I was, all of this whole conversation, nothing was fake, at least from my end. So yeah.
I was taking me a nap, and I realized what time it was. So, what up, man?
All good. Oh no,
Yeah,
hey
I'm
man,
on.
thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on.
Mhm.
So we're actually going through your
And he also cut up. He also cut some of his video too. That's what I noticed. Now that I think about it.
July and Rippaverse exposes fraud scene. There's a couple of things I've already brought up. I
Okay.
don't know if you want to go ahead and go into that now, or you want to save it for later.
Oh, we can go there. I mean, it's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I instantly clocked, man, I really want to bring this up, is that you have ISOM, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the first ISOM. These from what you said in the video.
No, I don't. Okay, I don't have the first item.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I bought it.
Cool.
Now,
That was all. Showed up. Yeah, I heard. I thought I saw Dane show up. I thought I saw Dane show up. Like, I'm not. I shit you not. I thought I saw Dane show up. I just didn't know. I wasn't paying attention to the chat at the time, and I forgot that when you are on a StreamYard, you can switch over to the chat. And I didn't think about it till later. Then I happened to see Dane, and I'm like, I just kept it going with the conversation because it wasn't part of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Got chased out. Serious stranger. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So I just, honestly, I don't know. Like there's some stuff. There's something key in here that I want to go through, and I'm gonna be scrolling through this. I think the video should be up. If y'all want to go check out Ed's thing, y'all go check it out. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Senpai Drippy, aka Ladybug. How you doing? That's a long ass name. Drippy Red. Let's fucking go. Indeed, man. But yeah, these detractors are weird, bro. Like these people are weird. What up, Spades? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh boy. So I had a discussion with this dude the other day, and it was weird. Like I don't know. Like honestly, he kept trying to debate, right? So we'll get into it. Let's play some of this. Let's play it.
truth be told, like I said in the video, and I'll say it again here, I wasn't in a position to get the first item.
Okay.
And I had responsibilities to do, and we wasn't in a position to where we could be able to buy it physically. So When
Okay.
I asked Eric, I said, "Look, do they have a ketchup pack?"
Yeah. So basically, long story short, I was telling him, I'm making it clear that, hey, look, we weren't in a position to get item number one, right? So I got the ketchup pack, and I got item number 1 and 2. I'll be checking out both of those. All right. So I don't know. He was trying to. I guess he was trying to think that because he would assume that I like I'm basically a parrot of Eric July or whatever. Like this whole thing of, oh, you know you're a follower of Eric July. You're a parrot of Eric July type shit. And the funny thing about shit like this with people, especially with people like Ed here that tend to think this shit, is that if I were to flip the tables, right, and say that since he hang out with Dane, and he's hung out with actual fandom and the fandom initiative, that he's a part of them. Now, I understand, from what I understand, that he's no longer, like, he's not necessarily a part of them. There are certain things that I guess he's not. I don't know how far it is with. Okay, so now I understand the nuance, but apparently he's like, okay, well, no, you're an Eric July parrot, and this is the problem that I have with people like this, because their biases and shit are only one way. You get what I'm saying? And I don't like that shit. AF is a broken record. I believe it. I don't think all the fighting. I don't think so either. I mean, he may not have been, but you know, at the end of the day, there was certain stuff that if y'all ever want to watch it, I can link it in my Discord for those that's in my server. He basically thought that the thing. I think. Let me find it. I gotta find out why he was mad at Eric July.
If it's cool, it's cool. I'm not going to complain if a white person made a cool thing. Like, awesome, you made a cool thing. I'm just saying it would be cool considering how much more like I think it would be cool if you just played out like that. Again, I'm not. Race is not like a determining factor for me when it comes to quality, but like this year specifically, I've made it a point to really educate myself on Mexican cinema and really go more in depth with Mexican history and stuff like that. And
Okay, which is fine. So, okay, I'm trying to find something. I gotta find the part where he was talking about Eric July specifically. These are the people that's co-opted this stuff. We could talk game theories. We could talk.
but yeah, I went out there and promoted the best I could. Frankly, I don't buy that he's a comic book expert, bro.
Here we go.
I don't buy it one bit because he is nothing like lifelong comic book fans that I actually know in real life, and I know a lot of them. All right, comic book fans, movie fans, especially over the past like 15 years, gotten pretty tight. Okay, and first of all, like people that I know that know comics think Eric July's full of shit because he's very like a lot of the people that I cover are. They tell half truths. They leave out a lot of context because they have to in order to make their point and all that shit.
Okay. This is one of the things, and I got him to. I got him specifically to kind of like expound on why he hates Eric July, why he has a problem with Eric July, right? Now he said multiple times that he didn't hate the fact that he's his Ripper versus success or whatever, this, that, and the third, but he thinks that Eric July is basically, as other people think, he's grifting, right? They think that he's not really about what he says. And that's the problem, right? If you go and look on Eric July's stuff, right? If I were to open up another tab and I look up Eric July's channel, right? Let's look up Eric. Right? Let's look at it. All right, because he's done music, he does comics, gaming, music, and Liberty music, right? So let's look at some of his stuff. He knows DC way better. Exactly. But see, here's the crazy part. They don't pay attention to this shit, right? Because they're hitting, because right now they're hitting the stuff that's basically the mainstream. And the reason why Eric is hitting the mainstream stuff is because this is what he was attached to. Exactly. This man is mad at this guy's success, right? Most of these people are mad at these people's success, right? This is a couple of months ago. Let's he talks about being independent. He's talked with other people in independent comics. This is the crazy part about it, right? Marvel producers, IDW Publishing, right? Having a parallel economy, you don't have to go through them. Like this is the part that he's talking about. This is within the past 4 months, right? Let me see. Because he's hitting a lot of shit. Like this man has put out videos out the ass. Let me scroll. I'm gonna scroll down. Right? How we did with the thing with PayPal. Okay. He talked about the everything else. Trying to get everything. This man has one videos. This dude. Oh yeah. He talked about the PayPal update with ISOM #1. Republicans talk about decentralization. So, like I said, he talks about a lot of things. Right? A lot of stuff. Like this is crazy. Right? Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. This man has had, matter of fact, and this is just a year ago, right? So this man has had videos years, right? I think he's had this channel. This channel in particular has been up for like 11 years, right? I want to say 11. Matter of fact, let me go up. Sort by oldest, right? Yeah, 15 actually. Yeah, 15 years ago. Good God. Dude did rock music, was rapping. Look at this. And this is crazy. This is wild. He was doing this beforehand. See, like that's crazy. This is ridiculous, man. 10 years ago. Good Lord. This man has been on this for a minute. No, you know what? You know what's crazy about it? And I mentioned that to him in the discussion, right? I watched it like a couple of days before I got a chance to talk to him, and I was just looking at his channel. Like in the conversation, like, and I brought it up that's why I brought it up in conversation. Like, this dude has an eye for cinema, right? And that's the crazy part about it. Like, this dude could really take his channel off, by doing movie related stuff. Like he said in the conversation, it was meant to be amateurish because that was the style he wanted to go for in that movie. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it's not like it's not like it wasn't bad. And that's the problem, right? Like, and I even brought up in the conversation, I was like, bro, look, why don't you sit up here and have people tell people about the stuff that you do instead of wasting time nipping at the heels of Eric July and Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotics, and all of them. That's the crazy part. That's legit the crazy part about this. Or you, if anything, if you want to get into comics and you want to support somebody that's counter, that's a counter to Eric July, why not support Vito? Right? And for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, let me show y'all. Vito. So Vito makes a comic book, right? Vito's making a comic book. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not go ahead and actually support somebody that's doing something, right? That's what I'm saying. And that's the part that I'm like looking at right now. Because these people are legit doing something. And out of all the detractors or people that have came against Eric July, this is the only person that I know that's doing something. Legit. That's actually making something, trying to make something happen. It was better than most people could do. Yeah, no, I get it. So that's my take with this. And I just these detractors are weird, a weird bunch of people. And I think that's one of the reasons why I don't like having these, trying to pull up to these debates, because I go in there with trying to have a discussion. I'm going in there trying to find out what the fuck is going on. Like, for you to actually break down the thing. And I think with this discussion right here with Ed, it broke down a lot of what he was, why he feels like he hates Eric July, or he's against Eric July. He thinks that Eric July is being a fraudulent person, right? And I don't think that's the case, because this dude clearly has a love for what he does. And the part that pisses me off is like, if you would only be upfront and honest with how you feel about shit, things would be a lot easier. And I know he mentioned Ed mentioned that he tried to get a debate with Eric. And Eric wanted to do it within the hour or so, and he wasn't able to do it. Ed said no, he wasn't able to do it. And I guess he missed out on his chance to be on the Monetize Your Haters segment. And I don't know. These people are weird to me. These people are weird to me. I can't do it. Like, I shit like this, it kind of pisses me off. It does. Not gonna lie to you. Because these are the people that are, instead of you nipping at someone's heels, as a fellow creative, if the fact that you're nipping at someone else's heels when you could be making your own shit is to me is a waste of time. And what you could be doing is you could be getting people on your side for the content that you create. Me personally, I'd rather have people on my side for the content I create, right? Like, I don't want to be known for doing these debates all the time, or having these or nipping at someone's heels all the time. I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I want to be known for, personally. Now, I can't speak for anybody else, but me personally, if I do these conversations, and I understand why Eric July does it the way he does it. If that makes sense. I understand why he does the Monetize Your Haters, and I understand why he does these things, and why a lot of creators, especially a lot of the bigger creators, they move the way they move. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing: drama sells, right? And you're partially right. Drama sells, right? But it only gets you so far. It's a fast track. It's like, how do I put this? It's like a drag race, almost, when it comes down to it. It'll get you going quick. It can launch your channel really quick, or it can boost life to your channel really quick. But in a lot of cases, depending on how shit goes, it doesn't do well long term. A car that's suited for a drag race isn't often suited for the Indy 500, if you catch my drift. So, just because you got a car that can, go 0 to 60 in, 3 seconds, it doesn't mean that it's going to be good for going around a lap, lapping 20 times, if that makes sense. Fisher said, sad and pathetic how these dating on him. Politics. Yeah, exactly. You want to spit on America? Yeah, that's the question. There you go. And honestly, when it comes to stuff like this is a marathon. You know what I'm saying? This is a marathon. And me personally, I'd rather go further showing love to other creators than just sitting up here hating on them. I can't speak for none of y'all, but me personally, and I was one of the things when I was looking at my old videos, I used to do like shout outs. Y'all remember the shout outs, the shout out phase when you would do shout out videos and stuff like that on YouTube. I used to do those. And it helped, especially when it was for friends that I liked, friends that I watched time to time. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get back to doing that because I feel like you get further showing love to people than you do, you know, drama and calling out people all the time. You know, yeah, sometimes you got to call some people out. I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. Sometimes, you know, people cross the line with you. You got to do it. Haven't read, can't give even the cyberfalls. Well, a lot of people have said multiple things. Like you've had people that said they enjoyed it. You have some people that said it needs work. You have some people that are like not understanding that this is a series. Yeah, and yeah, Silver. That's the thing right there. They go for the sprint, thinking it's a shortcut. They want to get rich quick without the effort and dedication. Exactly, and it shows. Now, like I said, I personally got ISOM number 1 and 2, and I'm gonna read it and where they send it out. I haven't, like I said, this is my first time doing a pre-order campaign or supporting a pre-order campaign. You know, I look. Hopefully, it looks good. Hopefully, it's, you know, it looks good. Hopefully, it reads well or translates well. Whatever, you get the point. I'm sure it needs work. It's his first book, and here's the thing too. It's also it's a universe. It's a story, right? So it's like I think it's spanning across a couple of books. Like, you know, this is the start of the Ripperverse, right? And this is where people like Ed don't get, and the rest of the detractors don't understand, right? And I guess, and I've made sense of this. I made a mention of this before in a previous live stream, that these people are so used to being handheld with stories or mediocre storytelling because whatever Marvel, DC, whatever they put out or whatever these other people put out, they're so used to that stuff to the point where, you know, when somebody's actually doing something that's worthwhile and that's setting things up, it's, oh, well, this is missing, that's missing. What up? What's with this? What's with that? Well, you know, that's part of the story. It's part of the intrigue. I'm sure it needs work. You liked it? Yeah, you know what? I will say this. All right, I'm gonna say this right now. The artwork is amazing. Artwork is. I got a couple. I think I got cover B for ISIM number 2. And honestly, he pays his people pretty well. So, I mean, hell, the dude just got dude's a millionaire now. I mean, Eddie's paid his people well. So, I mean, I haven't seen anybody complain about his business practices. And that's the other thing I like about Eric July. His business practices seem solid. This man has been transparent about shit that I didn't think would be wise to do. Okay, I didn't think it would be wise to be transparent about the back end of your website. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it would be wise to do that. That's just my personal thing. maybe to people that are like really, really invested, but like this dude literally put out a YouTube video out for everybody, you know, and the detractors still were tripping about it. That's crazy. But I just, going forward when it comes down to these people, like, I don't know, like having, like I said, if they're not about having an actual discussion, I'm just, these clowns right here, man. Clowns are crazy. Like I see why. Oscar sisters, Ira after issue. Really? Okay. Hey, and that's another thing. Like he's got the Saska sisters on Yaira. He's got what's his name on Alpha Core #1. So I'm like, this he's already starting something here. Like you can already see it come to fruition. Like this is it's crazy. Like y'all don't understand, like exactly. They wouldn't be happily announcing they were unhappy with exactly. Like these people, these detractors. Honestly, I think these detractors are just jealous of the fact that someone, Chuck Dixon, thank you, serious stranger, thank you, Chuck Dixon on Alpha Core. I honestly think that it's jealousy. Like it's somebody that they do not like for whatever reason. They've made it their thing to not like these people. I don't like Eric July because, you know, he seems fake. He seems this. He seems that. And I get it. You know, there are people out there that that come across as fake or whatever, or may not have whatever. But if somebody's out there putting out, this is what we're doing, right? If someone is out there being transparent with you and telling you this is what it is, and you sit and turn around and say, no, you're lying, something is wrong with you. Seriously. Like, you have to be a special kind of stupid for you to sit up here and think someone is flat out lying to you when they're being transparent. Now, you cannot agree with it. That's fine. Not agreeing, totally understandable. But for you to think that they're flat out lying, come on, though. Like that's the part that gets me with these clowns, is that they literally do this shit, and Eric July has literally told you this is what I'm doing, and people like Ed have legit said, no, you're faking. You know, you're not a comic book expert. You don't know what you're talking about comics. When this man has literally made videos about things that he that he talks about. People, exactly. And that's the key thing, right? That's the key. That's the key. And here's the crazy part. And like I said, Ed, and I even told this to Ed in the discussion. Ed, you make movies. You make short films. You want to go to festivals. Why not use that as your content? Right? And I shit you not. Every time you go to an Eric July video, what does he have? Go on an Eric July video right now. What does he have? He talks about the Rippaverse. He talks about ISIM #2. He talks about stuff that's in development as it speaks. He's talking about his project, his product. That's the crazy part. Ed, where is your shit? Right? Why aren't you promoting your unaired pilot? Okay, so what? It came from a dark place. According to him, this came from a dark place, and he didn't want to do it. He doesn't want to, he doesn't want to keep making stuff like this, which is fine. Okay, I get it. I have old Christian rap songs that on my YouTube channel that I don't do Christian rap anymore. but it's still up on my channel. You can go look. You feel me? I might do a reaction video one day, a live talking about my shit. How about that? Maybe we can see an old live video. If y'all want, we could put a live video one day, and I could go through some of my old videos and we can cringe together. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard. These people make it harder than what it is. Even if Ison was still like a black. True. Yes. Yeah, exactly. We could do stuff like that. And honestly, I'd rather do that than to be talking about shit like this. Cause no disrespect. I mean, the conversation wasn't too bad, but like honestly, I mean, it was all right conversation. I mean, provided that he's actually gonna do something with it. But it's crazy because if I look at his videos, right? The critical drinker doesn't even care. These people hate cinema clips. Chris Gore used to be, you know what I'm saying? Like Friday Night Beer Run. You know, Midnight Said used to be cool. These people hate cinema. Like these clips, you know what I'm saying? These people are out here. Favorite movie of all time. Okay, well, why don't you do more of these? Why don't you put people on your stuff? Yes, I get it. Drama sells, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a drama whore. Just saying. I got a video on my channel right now. Let's look at my channel. Right? Let me look at my channel. Oh, look, I'm live. How y'all doing? Okay. Now, this is kind of a drama-based thing. This is based off. That's because that's off something else for girls. But I'm over here putting out music and stuff. Like, what are you doing? 12K. What's up with it? Like, I'm out here putting out work. I'm gonna and also too, I'm gonna be redoing the NBA takeovers too. So, yeah, and also too, I'm gonna be doing some more strip club chronicle stuff too. If y'all, we're gonna do another set of that. Now that I got my schedule back, regular. But these clowns, bro. These clowns are something else. I can't. Like I can't do it. Like I just can't do it. Like honestly, he could have easily like maybe he just redo the titles instead of number 5 favorite movie. You know, Beast of the Southern Wild, you know, favorite movie number 5 or something. It's a cognitive. Explain that for me. What's talk to me? Talk to me, A-Base. Some people. You know, it's weird. It's a weird conundrum. I get it. Some people. Drama's a hell of a drug, right? Drama, and I get it. You know, it happens to everybody. We, to some degree, as a human, right? We're gonna get caught in some kind of drama. If you haven't got caught in any drama, you haven't lived long enough. That's the way I see it. Live long enough, and you're gonna find some kind of drama. Like I can't believe they don't understand. Try to have two opposing groups. Yeah. Now I know what he meant. I just wanted to. I was trying to have A-Base kind of expound on, you know, the exact cognitive dissonance example from Ed. The rest of these, like this stuff isn't bad. Like the fact that he's talking about movies, you know, cool. And it's crazy how he literally thinks, okay, oh well, Eric July, he price gouges his fans, right? He you know, he's price gouging. Like, why are you watching another man's pockets? I mean, you could easily make a book for 30 and sell it for $35. Oh, look, it's Grey Poupette. Grey Poupette. They felt, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the part. That's the part that kills me because a grifter is somebody that's talking about basically that's participates in a small to medium scale swindling. And to my knowledge, right, from what's been put out there, Eric has not swindled anybody. Right? Eric hasn't swindled anyone. He's put out a comic book. He's put out 2 of them. He's actually getting other people involved. So where is the grift? Where's the grift? What? Because he's getting money off of what he likes to do. He's grifting, and so I've noticed something. I've noticed this, right? It always comes down to this when it comes to grifting, right? It's always because you're making money off of your craft. You're a grifter, right? And most of the time, it comes from people who can't make money off of what they enjoy doing. Huh. Ed's at 441 subscribers. He can't monetize his videos. Eric July can. Anybody else starting to see the similarities here besides me? Just saying. I'm not just talking about just Ed here. I'm talking about yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Let them tell it. Let them tell it. And that's the part. This is the part that pisses me, right? Because if you're gonna use a term, and they always use these terms that they don't mean, or they don't know, that people don't readily know the meaning, or it's something that's emotionally charged, right? When you call someone a racist, when you call someone uh homophobe or transphobe or any of that, that already comes with emotionally charged language, right? Because no one no one inherently wants to be that. Right? No one wants to be rude to people. No one wants to be racist. You get what I'm saying? So when you start saying, "Oh, you're a racist," this white man's a racist because boom. Vito's book is $25 for 52 pages. Didn't read. Eric's 35 for 96 pages. Yeah, the first one's 96 pages. Yes, I think the second one is like 100 and something pages. I think, and it's still $35. But Vito says Eric is overcharging. These people are weird, and it's always like honestly, you would think, that these people would have at least a little bit more respect for other creators, right? 111, I believe. Okay. I don't know how many's on the second one. I don't know how many's on the second one. I know we gonna find out when we get it. Because I ordered mine. And welcome to the stream. I think Pelzor? Yeah, Pelzor. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Like, you would think that these people would have some sense of camaraderie, right? Like some kind of respect for each other. Like, hey, this guy's doing something too. Hey, man, good on you. Like I don't understand this concept. Like maybe it's just me. Like I said, maybe I was just raised a little bit different than most of these clowns or something. But I just yeah, I don't know. Like if I see somebody else that's out there being successful, for the most part, I'm gonna congratulate you. Now I could if it's if there's some bullshit going on, I'm gonna say something about it. But other than that, hey, I'm not gonna be dick about it. Check this out. This one. I don't know what Vito's tripping about. Like I said, I personally believe, and I could be wrong, that you get further showing respect, showing love to people versus hating on them. Unnecessarily hating on them. Right? This stuff with Ed, like, it doesn't make any sense. Making fun of toxic grifters and loving cinema like crazy. Like, you're making fun of what? Let's see. You're making fun of Chris Gore. You made fun of Eric July. You're making fun of all these people, right? Eric has the wrong politics for releasing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I hate that shit. Like, and that's the crazy part about it. Here's the crazy part. Eric July, I think one of the people that Eric July hired to do his artwork was a part of Comicsgate. I want to believe. I think because it's Eric. I think Eric Van Diver. I think it was. He was a part of Comicsgate, and I think he's got his own comic that he's working on too. Yeah, you catch more bees with honey. That's exactly. Yes, it's all about politics. Eric's not. I hate him. Yeah, yeah, and that's the sad part. that is the sad part. And honestly, if that's what Ethan Van Sciver. Okay, see, I was right then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sky. But I pronounced his last name wrong. I butchered it. Oopsies. But I honestly think that these people just yeah. He did Ice to cover B. That's the cover I bought because that cover looked so dope. I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. And honestly, like I said, I honestly think that you catch more bees with you catch more bees with honey than with vinegar. And for you to sit up here and consider Eric July a grifter when it's been proven that he isn't is telling. Feel me? My problem with Eric July is the Miles, yeah, where he considers Miles a token Spider-Man. Bootleg Spidey with no webs. Well, we still I don't well, I'm not sure of his powers yet, so I mean, because I think his argument with Spider-Man was I think because honestly, I don't really like care much for when I'm thinking Spider-Man, I'm thinking that's just me because that the way Peter Parker was written, you know what I'm saying? He has Cyberfog since the '90s, Flash Rebirth. He has Cyber Flash. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like I said, me personally, I kind of some of the newer Marvel stuff. I was just like, yo, this stuff is wild. Peter Parker, Spider. Yep. Miles Morales is Peter Darker. I'm joking. Like I haven't read like when it came down to comics, it was like the comics were weird to me because like I wouldn't. It was hard for me to get into. It was always hard for me to get. Like it was because it was like the order of everything. It was this version, this one. I'm like, well, so where do I start? and like nobody ever had an answer for me. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just go back to playing video games. At least with video games, I had an idea. The exaggerated swagger of a black teen. You heard what you hear, A base. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just like, man, they Marvel DC was tripping. I don't even know where to start. And then don't get me started on the movies. After Endgame, everything else just went downhill. And that was the part that killed me, right? Because when I used the example of like Charlie's Angels and all this other the other movies that failed, the fact that he still was on Ed was still on that shit is astounding to me. You know what I'm saying? People are extra. Yeah, people are extra indeed. Yeah, extra stupid. Yes. I don't claim to be the smartest guy in the room. I'm just like, I just know when people are stupid. Like, chill out. Tired. Tired, boss. But yeah, I just these people need Jesus. I mean, I would say that, Spades, but see, you know, people are sensitive nowadays. You know, and you can't say that word. That is a slur. You can't call people that. It's a slur nowadays. Weird, I tell you. People are weird. But yeah, I've just been having fun, man. I'm enjoying myself and trying to get my channel back in order. Here, let's grow up here. get some cojones. Get some cojones. But yeah, if y'all haven't checked out yet, y'all be sure to check out my Gamers Paradise 6 full mixtape. I just released that. Y'all go. Well, technically it's a re-release. When I do the full mixes, I do them like I actually put them together like on Logic, and I put them together, no breaks, no stuff like that. I do special cuts to them to make it sound like a mix, you know, a little bit more of a cohesion mix type thing. Yeah, strip club mix. I know y'all loving that strip club mix. Y'all need, if y'all haven't checked it out yet, y'all need to. I actually DJ those. Like I actually use my little board and I DJ those, mix those together. It's always fun. Man, I've been having fun with Street Fighter 6, y'all. Like on some real shit. Street Fighter 6 has been fun as hell. Like for real. And I've been wanting to kind of low key play it live, but I just been like playing it off stream. But I do have a, if you go to my community tab, I do have a poll for y'all, because I bought some games on Steam sale, and I want to see which ones to start first. Right, a series to start first to play. Some of these are series that I haven't played in a while. I think one of them I haven't played. Phoenix Wright, I haven't played at all. Like I've seen videos on it, but like I've never played it. Like never played it, never experienced it personally myself. So we got the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. That's I got all three of those. Go have those. How did you? Some of the the I used it as a set piece, kinda. Silvar. I just used it for, well, I can show you. Hold on, I can show you better than I can tell you. Hold on. So believe it or not, this thumbnail for this, I actually used AI for this. I used the AI hotties for it that I made. So believe it or not, that I did use the AI background for this, and then I used the AI hotties, as we're gonna call them, for as Silvar so lovely named them. So let me pop in here.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're gonna wait. Hold on, I'm waiting for this ad to finish. Hold on, y'all. Gotta wait for the ad to finish. Okay. Skip the ads. Skip it. Okay. So this right here, right? Let's go back. You ugly bitch. Cool. So this right here, I did this all with AI art, and I used Photoshop to put this all together, and Adobe Premiere, and all that shit. Well, no, After Effects. Excuse me. Yeah. So I'm still creating shit. It's just that an extra tool in the in the toolbox for me. Okay. So yes, technically this video does have AI hotties in it. Yes, technically, but the music was the main draw. And so when I do mix number 9, I'm gonna do this instead because I realized the copyright. Of course, I'm gonna get hit with copyright mainly on the music side of things. Hopefully, double pay, right? Yeah, Spades, get on that ASAP. Y'all need to check out Spades, man. Maybe I should do. Hey, Spades, is it cool to do like reactions to your videos? Is that okay? Hopefully, double pay. I'm trying to get my numbers up to where I can get paid, y'all. That's what we working on. So, okay, you don't mind, cool. So here's the thing: when it comes to my mixes, right? The DJ mixes, I don't monetize those. I don't get anything from them. Okay, because I'm not using my music. I'm using like, licensed music from other artists. That's why I say go check out the other artists. I'm just mixing the shit together. So I also have like a little tip jar thing if y'all ever want to do that. I do all that stuff. So I have this already set in multiple ways for y'all can, if y'all want to support financially. I have like PayPal, I have Cash App. I'm working on Patreon again. Yeah, that's a whole other thing I got to get worked on. But yeah, whole lot of stuff, man. I'm telling y'all, like so many things I got to get back in, that I'd rather be doing than having to deal with this shit. Like, I mean, I'll talk my shit every now and then. Don't get it twisted. But like, fuck this. Like, this shit, like these clowns. Come on now. Like I said, the conversation I had with Ed, honestly, like I talk my shit, like, but like I said, the conversation wasn't all that bad. So I don't want y'all, like, if y'all do like pick on Ed, and you'll be like, oh, LG talked about you, da 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 da. Like, the conversation wasn't too bad, right? Because I thought in my head that it was gonna go one of two ways, right? I was thinking it was gonna either get into like a name calling match type shit, like, you know what I'm saying, or it was gonna be an actual conversation where we disagreed, but hey, we can still go back and forth and actually talk. Okay, I was prepared for the former. I was prepared for the name calling and all the other bullshit. I was prepared for it, y'all. Trust me. But it didn't happen. So I'm glad it didn't. Be honest with y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm actually glad it didn't happen that way. So but yeah, I got more stuff on the way. Got more stuff on the way, y'all. But yeah, so y'all go check out the on my community tab. Y'all drop a vote on what y'all want to see first. Phoenix Wright. The Phoenix Wright, I have the Phoenix Wright collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, that's Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3. And I think it's the one that was on originally 2 from the one on Xbox when they went 3D. Darksiders 1 through 3. I have the collection for that. And River City Girls 2. Y'all want to see that? Let me know what y'all want to see first. I got it up on Twitter as well. So also I'm gonna put this on. I need to put this on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. Fucking dog. Discord. And also, if I'm gonna be opening up my Discord server a little bit too. If you guys are, want to come through on Discord. The reason why I haven't, been really picky about opening up my Discord servers because I don't want to be dealing with like people with bots and people that want to sit up here and just come in there to argue and troll all the time. I literally had that shit happen. We had to kick somebody out because of that, and I don't want to do that again. I don't have time for that. 'Cause I'll kick folks out in a minute. Spades know what I'm talking about. Spades know. As you already know, my guy. But it's always a pleasure seeing y'all. And let me know what y'all want to be talking about, man. Like what when it comes down to the Empress Court, I'm gonna be talking with a couple of people. Spades, matter of fact, Spades. If you're in here, I need to know when you're free, so we could talk. Yeah, we gotta talk. And if anybody else wants to join the Empress Court podcast, let me know. Holla at me, please. Seriously, I would love to sit down and talk with you. We can definitely get into it. I need to update this banner, by the way. Yeah, we could definitely get into it. We could definitely talk some shit. Love to have you on. Just as long as you're respectful and don't be free after work around 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so that's an hour behind me. So 3 to 4. Okay. On what days? I need to know on what days, because I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday nights. That's my original schedule. Wake up around 5. Yeah, I feel you. I just need to know what days. I need to know what days. Because Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is my is when I work. Weekends you're free? Okay, cool. We can probably do something. Maybe not like right now, but you work Monday through Friday? Bet. I work tomorrow night actually. So I'm actually excited to be able to be back on my regular schedule, making the shmoney. I get to get dinner and a show. Man, my club got some good ass food, dog. I ain't gonna lie. The club I work at, they got some dope ass food. You know what? Every club I worked at actually has some pretty solid food. Not even gonna lie. Every club I worked at has had some solid food. It's just that the management and how they operate sometimes be on some bull. That's another comment for another day. Also, if y'all want to see more Strip Club Chronicle stuff, let me know. If you guys want to be featured on my Empress Court podcast, let me know. Like I said, I got some people that I want to talk with and have them on a podcast. Just sit down and talk with them on some things. And you guys are down, let me know. Bays, if you down, Silvar, if you down, A Base Life, Serious, Elzor, Ronan. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, I felt Jesus. Ooh. Easy Reacts. We need to get you on one. Right. Keep you posted, killer schedule. Bet. We'll definitely do it. But all right, y'all. At the end of the day, y'all, it doesn't pay to be a hater. Okay? It doesn't pay. It just costs you a lot. Feel me? But all right, y'all. I'm gonna be out. Y'all know where to find me on all my social media. Y'all can leave a comment for those of y'all that's watching this via archive. Appreciate you. Come in. But yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I appreciate y'all vibing with me. Silvar, it's always good to see you. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to be here. As the homie DJ Blaze Wave says, it's always good to see your face in a place. Bless me, thank you. I thank you. But yeah, we in there. More of these coming soon, y'all. We gonna be talking some real shit. This fake stuff don't get nowhere. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. Just don't let it. Even if you are going, have critique about something, don't make it your personality. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make it your personality. You don't want to make it your thing. That's just me. Especially if you already got something that you, because ain't nobody, I mean, honestly, ain't nobody gonna take Ed serious. Because, oh well, he's just a detractor that happens to make movies and his movies suck. Now you're gonna have all those critical eyes on you. You know? And if he does get anywhere, you know, and if he doesn't make anything talking about Eric July, down talking Eric July, he doesn't get any love. That's not the content you want. That's not the people you want to be dealing with. Feel me? But anyway, y'all, it's gonna be it for me. I'll be back a little bit later. I don't know if I want to play. I'm trying to figure out what I want to play. I might, like I said, I'm gonna give y'all a few days to get that thing going. What up, Prince? How you doing, man? I'm about to leave. But yeah, y'all go get on my community tab. Vote on my community tab. What series you want me to start on? I got Phoenix Wright, Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, Darksiders, River City Girls. Tractor brings on a farm, not social media. Yeah. Exactly. Y'all follow me on my social media links, man. Belongs on a farm. Detractor. I see what you did there. I'll go follow me on all my social media. Tell them about it. Appreciate every last bit of y'all. Every last bit of y'all. Appreciate the subs. We're at 5.5K. Let's look. I'm trying to get to that 6,000, man. I'm gonna get my numbers up. Let's get to it. Let's get to that 6K. Share it out. Let people know where we at. Let people know we are here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to that 10K subs. That'd be dope if I get 10K subs. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if I get 10K subs by the end of the year. Wouldn't that be wild? But yeah, I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all. Y'all keep it up. And once again, if Eric July, if you ever see this, man, hey, appreciate you. I'm looking forward to ISM number 2 and 1. I haven't read either one of them, but I'm looking forward to it. Ripperverse is going strong, and I gotta show love where gotta show credit where credit is due. Ripperverse going strong. Crazy. I'm looking forward to it. But all right, y'all. I'll be out of here. I'll be back a little bit later. And y'all go check out all my stuff, all my sounds, all my music. That's available for Sounds of the Emperor is available to stream on all platforms. Got a couple other songs that's available on all platforms as well. In the meantime, between time, I'll catch y'all the next time. Peace. God bless.
The Dynasty